Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. I want to start today's garden tour by showing a few of the plants and flowers that are thriving outside of the greenhouse. First, the sunflowers. I planted these sunflowers for the chickens to give them more shade, and once they drop their seeds, they'll eat them. Anyway, I'm super happy with how this flower garden turned out. I really kind of wanted to hide some of our ugly feed buckets and all of that, and it's doing its purpose very well. They're so pretty. I think my favorite one, that yellow one, is so bright and pretty. Ooh, I love these kinds. It's getting a little older. Oh, I think there's one. That one looks so tattered. Yeah. Yeah, purple and pretty. And then this one right here. I just love this color. So pretty. And I wanted to show the chicken garden. Now I planted this, it was an experiment to see. These are teddy bear sunflowers. They're my favorite sunflowers. But the chickens are eating them before they even bloom. But I can't be that mad because the whole purpose of this garden was I planted it for the chickens. The chamomile's coming up good. Some hollyhocks coming up good. But these are just getting munched. Still really pretty. We'll see. Hopefully they produce some seeds and drop some seeds and just produce year after year. This has been a fun project. My ladies are all molting. They look kind of sad. Next, I want to show some plants that survived the move. And some are thriving, some are not. So we moved last year and got these plants in the ground as fairly quickly as possible. Once we figured out where we wanted them. This is honeysuckle. It's coming back slow, so it'll come back. It's just going to be a slow process. This is the orange mint, and I brought this plant from Arkansas, and it is really on a road trip. And same, this is another piece of that, and it's really just loving this spot, taking over. And this is a trumpet vine, and it's been eaten like 3 times down by the goat, which I know, come at me in the comments. Trumpet vines are not great for animals to eat, but she didn't die, and it was her own choice. So we're glad that's coming back because I love trumpet vines. I think they're pretty. I know they're invasive. None of my strawberry plants made it from the move, but I've got a new strawberry patch started right here. And they're producing a little bit. I was surprised to see that. This is plantain. Some people might consider it a weed. It actually has the same nutritional value as spinach. So I am cultivating it and growing it here. And these are belly button bushes. I brought these from our old house. These little pods, I think they're also called mallow. These are edible. And I am also cultivating them here as like a prepper type situation. And then we have Skyler's wisteria vine, and it's doing terrible. Sorry to speak so badly about you, but it's just not thriving, and I'm really hoping it will come out. Nothing here is doing great, actually. So I've got some noodle beans and pumpkins. Nothing's growing good on the archway, so I'm gonna need to fertilize and test that soil right there. So excited about this tree over here. This is a Catalpa tree, and it made it through the move, and it made it through some other stuff. This tree is from my friends in Kentucky. So I absolutely love this tree so much. And it is thriving. It is thriving. I love it so much. Shout out to my friends from Kentucky, the Boers. We love you guys. I've got some tomatoes planted here. And like the wisteria vine not thriving, we planted an apple tree here this year. It's like our first tree we planted together here, besides the ones we brought. And yeah, so that's what's going on right here. And then I have to show you this rose bush. So this rose bush, the ducks kept eating it, and I thought I definitely killed it. And if you know anything about me or have been following the channel, every single rose I've ever planted dies and does not do well. So I'm so happy this one came back. And I'm like, yay, I grew a rose. Well, this rose has been established forever and ever, but I didn't kill a rose. So really, really happy about that. Here we are. Let's go see all of them. It is the heat of the day again, once again. So there's a little wilting going on. But this is our Huckleberry. There's the small one that I trimmed, which I don't recommend doing, and the one that I didn't trim as an experiment. They're getting these nice clusters of berries. And then we'll move on to Snapdragon Corner and this Okra. No flowers yet, and this is one of my clearance flowers. Then we have a rose bush, more okra. We harvested our first batch, but I waited too long, so it didn't taste great. Then this is a black cherry tomato. Oh wait, I'll do tomatoes when I come back around. There's a daisy right there. Another rose. Onions. Nasturtium. Now I've got to do something about my potatoes. They're doing amazing, but the goats are sticking their heads in and eating it. So I've got a solution for that, and I'm hoping to get that done today. I'm just going to staple chicken wire across there so they can't put their head in any further. I don't mind them eating down these roses because I need the roses actually trimmed to about that size, but I don't know how tall potatoes get. So, and we can't tell right now because the goats keep chewing them down, and I don't even think it's very good for goats to eat potatoes. This is a gorgeous nasturtium plant. It's not setting off any flowers yet, so that's kind of an interesting development. I've got more onions here and my regular size marigold. I cannot wait to show you. Oh no, it fell over. Oh no, oh no. The giant marigold. Why did you fall over? I need to get a stake. 1 minute, I'm gonna stake this up. Oh, hang in there, marigold. Okay, I staked it up and tied it up. That makes me so sad. This was the giant marigold I was most excited to show. I think it'll be okay. I've staked it up, but it is a good 3 feet tall. It's amazing. I am looking so forward to the bloom, and I'm looking forward to saving seeds from these plants. Asparagus! Asparagus! Oh my goodness, I knew I had some of our asparagus sprout. Oh my gosh, this is a baby asparagus. Yay! And that will spread as it grows. The other spot I put asparagus, here's another giant marigold. Ooh, this one's getting close to blooming. Oh, this is so exciting. The asparagus I was gonna show you was this one. It's really doing well as well. So let me try and zoom in on that. And then there's weeds out here, but this is onions, asparagus. I can't believe that other one grew. I'm so excited. Look how cute it is in the sunlight right there. Just like, I'm here, doing good. And then the other giant marigold over here. It's not as tall as that one down there, but still very impressive. Then I've got a sunflower. I don't remember what kind that is. And I've got cucumbers. And Caden helped me. I didn't get to film for the past couple weeks, but Caden helped me bring this in when I wasn't feeling well. And now we've got things for this to grow on and up. And oh wow, it's going now. I'm going to put it up here and encourage it to go that direction. Right there. So this watermelon has just started growing up. I've got mammoth sunflowers over there. They're a little bit spindly. I think maybe they need more sun than they're getting, but they're hanging in there. And then we go on to tomatoes. We have a Roma, a beefsteak, Cherokee purple, black creme and this yellow brandywine is stealing the show. I have to show. It's gonna touch the roof first. I'm really excited about that. So it is definitely just really thriving in this environment. And then we move on to our cherries. This is Matt's wild cherry, and it's starting to fruit. Then we have large red cherry, also starting to fruit. And I believe this is a black cherry. Or maybe it... No, this is a super sweet. That's super sweet. And this is the black cherry, the one that bounced back after getting kind of broken. It actually snapped all the way at the bottom and I just kept watering it. It's definitely smaller than the others, but it's hanging in there. And then this is our super sweet container variety. And it's not really, I think the pollinators aren't really getting to it. So hopefully it'll get some fruit going on it here. It's getting blooms, so that's good. So hopefully we can get those pollinators. And then over here, the branch of the black cherry is actually looking bigger than the black cherry that got busted and broken and its roots were already established down in the ground. So either the dirt or the location, something. But tomatoes, I'm so happy with them. Couldn't be happier. So the tomatoes start there, come here, and there. Moving on to the peppers, I wanted to show the mulch side is still doing phenomenally better than the non-mulch side. I do believe this is directly related to the mulching. And I wanted to show where we removed the roof, they're not doing as good as where the roof is on. And I know this about peppers, they actually prefer some partial shade. So they're a tropical plant and they need a lot of heat and humidity, but they don't love full sun. So it's given me a minute to think, because I was planning on putting like a perfectly clear roof up here, but because peppers are one of the main things I love to grow, I think I'm gonna go with like the light green color instead of like a bright, unless I can find some like UV blocking clear, because I wanted it for like the aesthetics. But I'm thinking that this material, although it's old and very dirty, I'm thinking it's better than just the plain sky for a lot of these plants. So that's that. And then the other thing I wanted to show is these interesting little cocoons. If you see these on your plants, do not remove them. They are ladybugs. I am thrilled to see these because normally I release ladybugs every year and I just didn't order any this year. And the ladybug population in here is thriving. So these are ladybug pupa. I showed on another video what ladybug larvae look like. Oh, there's one right there. It looks like a little mini crocodile, and you never want to kill these. These are baby ladybugs. They eat the aphids off your plants. So it's very important to me that I use as little pesticides as possible, and I've used no pesticides, and I've actually used no fertilizer this year as well. And I think that the little Tabasco plant from Tractor Supply didn't love that I did that. But the plants I started from seed, I didn't use any fertilizer on except for the Miracle Grow potting soil that I planted them in. So you can see there's a few different things, like the too much sun over here. These ones are doing great. Not enough mulch over here. And then pesticides versus no pesticides. There's a lot of different things with gardening that you have to make the choice. Do I want to try it this way or that way? And it's a lot of trial and error. All right, so let's get started. We have 3 lemon drop peppers right here in a row. Then a cayenne, tons of blossoms, and I believe, oh, there's another ladybug larva. Santaka, And then we have our Greek pepperoncinis. And they don't seem to mind the sun as much as the lemon drops. And actually are beginning to produce. Then we have our jalapenos. I believe that's early jalapeno, medium jalapeno, early jalapeno. And then we've got our Tabasco pepper plant. This is the only one I didn't start from seed. This is the one from Tractor Supply. Doing well, putting on a ton of fruit, but not bushing up big like the others. Then we have Serrano right here. And these are big plants, you guys. This is all the way up to my hips. And then right here, oh, look how pretty. This is Paseo Bajío. These are going to be beautiful purple peppers. And then we've got the banana peppers, and they ended up being sweet this year. And they're putting on a ton of fruit. They're always super prolific. Banana peppers. And then this is my Thai hot. So spicy. This is my one and only Anaheim. Sporting some beautiful ladybug pupa. Then we've got Edgevarsky. The rest of the way is all these are Edgevarskys, and I cannot wait to try them, and I think they're gonna produce, and I'm so happy about it. Look how large these leaves are. I also have some messes in here. You know me, I'm not the greatest at cleaning. And then I put some sunflowers in sporadically to see if I can get more pollinators in, but you know, it's not the year of the sunflower for me. And my clearance flowers, I haven't showed these on YouTube yet, but these were all $1. I'm so happy. Oh, I guess I'm lying. Some were $2.50. This one was $1. This is called Caladium. I might be saying it wrong. And these are moss rose. And I really, again, I wanted to get some more flowers in here. So when I saw these on the clearance aisle, I just went for it. And another Caladium. And then we start with our sweet peppers, and we have these are the, oh, they need water. These are the, oh my goodness, Carnival Bell and regular sized bell peppers. And then we have 3 violet sparkles here. And these ones, we're getting fruit on them. We ate some. We picked some and ate some. Yeah, not seeing any fruit today. And then over here we have habanat. Oh no, these are habanadas. These are habanadas. They haven't put on their fruit yet. I can see them. They're super tiny. Okay, scratch that. 3 habanadas right in a row. I love the flavor of these guys. Then we have our violet sparkles. I am so mad at the cats, you guys. They got this one, but it's coming back. It's making a comeback. But here's how these violet sparkles look when they start to turn purple. And they turn this beautiful purple color when they're ready to pick. Cat got this one. It's coming back. And Cat got that one. I don't know if that one's going to come back. This is a Carnival Bell. And then we start with our mini bells. Oh, no. This is the violet sparkle as well. But the rest of these over here are all mini bell peppers. Now let's go see the melons. This year I feel like my theme is trying things from the grocery store. So here I have started some celery and rooted it. And I made a short about it. So if you haven't seen it, get it. Go watch that. But this celery is rooted. It's from the grocery store. I rooted it in tap water and it's doing well. Then we have melons. And I don't know what varieties they are. But they're growing. And another pupa. And the archway is filling up. These are melons. And then I have my Chinese noodle beans and pumpkins coming up the other side of the archway. They're really starting to take off. Chinese noodle beans are not growing as fast as I remember in the past. So interesting about that. And then I've got a couple sunflowers over here. It was meant to fill up and be a row of sunflowers, but something happened and they didn't do well. And then I've got my watermelon and another cucumber plant. I've decided I'm pretty sure it's a cucumber plant because of its leaves. And I'm pretty sure these are melons. If you can see the difference, these are more round and the cucumber has a more very pointed edge. And then watermelon leaves look different altogether. They're like feathery, a feather. So that's it. That's how the garden's looking. I don't know what week it is. I got sick. Couldn't film for a while because I needed to relax and rest. But I love it. It's doing amazing. So grateful for my kids. They've been a huge help because just getting out here watering, pulling weeds, it's been really, really difficult with the UTI and all of that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.